Bear with me. All right. How is everybody today? A little bit crazy over here, but hi, Lisa. Good to see you. All right. So we'll make a start. It's just past 10 o'clock. I'll get rid of this screen. Okay. And there we go. Oh, technology's working today. So how are we all today? I hope we're feeling good. I hope we had a good think about our thoughts over the last 24 hours. Here's mine. Can you see? I was just talking to Gabby earlier before others jumped on, and oh, you've been flicking your band, Gabby. That's great. Yeah, it's good to know that this is normal, especially in this current climate. So if you'd like to share with me in the chat the name that you gave to your crazy voice, my Ethel has been loud and clear this last 24 hours. But the good thing is that with these practices, especially the breathing technique I'm going to teach you today, we can come back. So it's not about how often we go into the crazy, it's about our comeback rate. So the breathing today is going to really help. And I'm not going to talk too much today. I think yesterday I rambled on a little bit. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I want to give you guys a lovely opportunity for a nice calming meditation. I think we all need it right now. I've just noticed a chat, but I'm not sure how to pick that up. So I'll look. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll have to look at that once my slideshow's finished. So I've got a picture of a very upset looking lady and a mobile phone. And let me explain what these slides are about. So in today's fast-paced world, and especially, as I say, with everything that's going on for us at the moment, it's really, really easy to get caught up in this spiral of negative thinking. Often we get really stuck in these thought patterns, and this can have a real knock-on effect to our sleep. The reason that the mobile phone is there is often, and I'm very, very guilty of this, we'll reach for our phones for a distraction. But in reality, I think, in my opinion, they are one of the biggest causes of this ruminating thoughts and negative spirals. There are actually teams of thousands of people who are employed by the likes of Google, Facebook, Instagram. They're employed to keep us addicted to our mobile phones with all this persuasive technology, I think they call it, push notifications, likes, calls to action. So they really do create negative thought patterns and addictive thought patterns, and really add to this busy, speeded up mind that we can sometimes find ourselves in. So what happens when we are caught in this negative spiral, and we're in this spiral for too long, this sort of stressed out feeling for too long? So we've got two main parts of the brain. And the first one I want to talk about is the prefrontal cortex. Now, this is the newer part of the brain, the top front part, and it's really in charge of our rational thoughts, emotional regulation, decision making, those lovely, clear, focused types of thinking. Now, when we find ourselves in this constant speeded up world, busy, mind thinking, ruminating, ongoing stressful thought patterns, it can really affect the prefrontal cortex. What happens is it goes into survival mode and it starts to pretty much shut down. And it does that for the amygdala, which is the back and the bottom part of the brain, to really start to kick in. And the amygdala is our primal old part of our brain that's really in charge of keeping us safe. It's how we've evolved to where we are today. This amygdala activates our fight, flight, freeze response. But when that's activated and in response, then the prefrontal cortex has pretty much stopped. It's really, really quietened. So it's harder to think rationally. It's harder to regulate those emotions. And that's when we'll find ourselves, that sort of pressure cooker feeling where you fine. And then one tiny little thing can just, the amygdala will just be like, rah, to keep you safe, to that sort of fight response. The other thing that happens is more cortisol floods the adrenaline and cortisol. And this in turn is metabolized when we sleep. But if we're in this spiral of negative thinking, speeded up minds, stress, sleep's going to be really difficult. And so cortisol doesn't metabolize, it increases, and so the cycle goes. So what can we do about that? I'll just pop this slide up because when we are in that constant fight, flight, freeze response, it's just not a great way to live, obviously. And it's difficult to make decisions when we're stuck in this survival mode, because that's just the last priority of our brain. So here's my tip for you guys today. And it's something that I need to remind myself of, and I'm going to promise to do it tonight. No smartphone in the bedroom. Now, some extra tips to go with phones, because as I say, I think they do really play a big part in this busy thinking. So 30 minutes before bed, turn it onto airplane mode and use a different alarm clock to wake you up. If sleep hygiene is something that you're really struggling with, the good tip is to set an alarm so that you're going to wake up, go to bed at the same time every night, and you're going to wake up 8.5 hours later, and just be quite consistent with that to try and get that sleep hygiene pattern in check. If you're switching your phone off 30 minutes before bed, it just eliminates all that mental activity before sleep and just gives your brain that chance to calm down. It also limits the blue light that phones can produce. And when the blue light is limited, that gives your body the melatonin that it needs. So sun goes down, melatonin levels come up, helps us get sleepy. And so your circadian rhythm is improved if you're turning your phone off at least half an hour before you go to bed. And finally, in regards to phones, and again, something that I really need to work on is when you wake up, try not to check your phone straight away. It just gets you into that busy mindset immediately, rather than giving yourself a chance to just be in that lovely spaciousness that you find yourself in between sleeping and waking. Okay, so just a few ideas for you if sleep's an issue at the moment, just something to be more mindful of and aware. So I'm going to give you this lovely breathing technique, which again is a great one that I use if I'm struggling to sleep. It tends to put me to sleep 9 times out of 10. I'm going to use my little breathing ball because it's a nice little way of regulating your breath. The kids love it too if you want to try this breathing technique with the kids. So it's 4, 7, 8 breath. You breathe it in for 4, you hold your breath for 7, and you breathe 8 out for 8. And we're going to do it 3 times. And what this does is when you are extending your exhale, you're really activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which tells the brain that you are safe. It switches on the parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of our rest, digest. So it gets you further away from that fight, flight, freeze, and brings you more into this lovely rest, digest, safe state of mind, which helps you relax and helps you calm. All right, so if we are ready, if you'd like to, you can do this with your hands. That's a nice way to show the kids if you don't have one of these balls. Okay, so make sure you're sitting nice and comfortably, not slouched, but not too straight, feet flat on the floor, legs uncrossed. Breathing in, try and push your tummy out as you breathe in and pull your tummy in as you breathe out. Always breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. And we'll begin. Okay, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just letting your breath return back to normal. And just do that for as long as you need to until you start to feel calmer. As I say, a lovely one to do again if you're struggling to sleep. Okay, so I just come out. Oh, there was our 478. Sorry, I didn't put the slide on, and we're going to do our body scan meditation now. So I shall get rid of this little slideshow so you can see my nice beach picture. You can all imagine we're there. Push this over here. Okay. And I think I'll just have a look at our chat. And if anyone wants to ask any questions, oh, we've got a Wally on our, I like that name. And Angie says hi, lovely. So if you guys have time and you want to do a slightly longer meditation this morning, it should only take about 10-15 minutes tops, but it's a beautiful body scan meditation, and will just really help to bring you into that parasympathetic nervous system, the lovely rest, digest, take you out of your head and into your body to really relax and calm the farm. All right, so you're welcome to lie down, and I shall begin now. Okay, 10:15. So we'll do a brief body scan that's helpful for anxiety, depression, insomnia, and pain. The body scan is a mindfulness practice that will allow you some time to be in your body fully and to get to know how it's feeling right now with your attention and your awareness. Okay. It offers a time to learn to effectively sit with body sensations like discomfort and tension. The focus of this practice is not to try to change anything about our experience. Remember, there's no right way to feel in this moment. The key to this practice is actually to simply notice and accept whatever is present in the current moment. As we go through this practice, I'm going to guide you to focus on various areas of the body, noticing whatever arises. If you realize you've become distracted or your mind wanders off, simply tune back into the sound of my voice and pick up with the practice. You can begin this practice by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. You might find that if you lie down while doing this practice, you might become tired and sleepy. The goal of this practice is to try to stay awake and be present in your experience. So if you find that you're becoming drowsy, it might be best to find a comfortable sitting position. But what's most important is that you feel comfortable. So just make sure you take a moment, finding a comfortable position, allowing your body to come to stillness. If you can get 5% more comfy, now's the time. So when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take a moment to feel your body as a whole. Bring attention to the fact that you're breathing in this body, and allow yourself to experience your breath in and out. Not trying to change or deepen it in any way, simply notice it. Try following the full cycle of your breath, the in-breath, the out-breath. Relax into this natural rhythm and flow of your breath, and allow it to bring you more deeply into this moment. On your next out-breath, I'd like you to direct your attention and the breath down through your body, through your left leg to the toes on your left foot. Simply noticing any sensations that might arise. Noticing the space between your toes. Noticing any feelings of tension or tingling. Perhaps noticing the temperature. Expand your awareness through your foot and to your ankle. Noticing the point of contact at the bottom of your foot, the surface and the structure of your foot and ankle. And now rest your complete attention on your lower leg. Again, simply becoming aware of all the sensations, just noticing. No need to change anything about what you experience. And now through your knee and the underside of your knee, expand your attention to include your thigh and up your thigh to your hip. Again, noticing any sensations, perhaps tingling, achiness, tension. Perhaps you're noticing a sensation of relaxation. Whatever sensation you experience in this moment, attend deeply to it and allow it to be. And now breathe into the toes of your right foot. Again, allowing your attention to rest lightly, simply noticing the point of contact, perhaps the muscles, the tendons. Bring your attention to your right shin and calf, the whole lower leg, up through your right knee, right thigh, and up through your hip, perhaps noticing any achiness or tension, tingling, paying attention to the temperature. As you attend deeply to your body, you may notice sensations that feel strong or uncomfortable. Allow yourself to be open with this experience and to breathe into the feeling of discomfort. Simply noticing and allowing whatever you experience in this moment. Notice through your waist and your abdomen any tension or holding, simply bringing your awareness to this area. And now move up your body to focus on your lower back, noticing the position of your spine, the muscles along your spine, noting the sensation of your rib cage as it rises and falls as you breathe. And now bring your attention to your chest. Are you aware of the sensation of your lungs expanding and contracting? Or perhaps the beating of your heart? Focus your attention on your collarbones and your shoulders. Continue down your right arm through the elbow, the wrist, your fingertips, the spaces between your fingers. And now come to the left side of your body from your shoulder, down through your left arm, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Bring attention and awareness to whatever sensations you're experiencing in this moment. And now focus your attention on your neck, your jaw, your face, and the crown of your head. Take this moment now to feel the body as a whole, from the crown of your head down to the tips of your toes, scanning for any sensation that might pull your attention, trying to open to that sensation. And now, as you sit with the experience of your body as a whole, bring your attention to your breathing, simply noticing your breathing body, awake, tuned in, relaxing into this rhythm and flow of your breath as it allows you to sit deeply in this moment. And now, as this practice comes to a close, take the moment to acknowledge the time you spent intentionally nourishing your body by resting in this awareness. Congratulate yourself for the energy and the effort it took to stay aware, and form an intention to continue to practice this in your everyday life. And I wish that the benefits of this practice can flow into your experience of your everyday life. When you're ready, you can take a nice deep breath and you can open your eyes. Okay. Well done, everybody. So I hope that's given you a moment of calm and just managed to switch on that lovely parasympathetic nervous system. Just having a look at the chat. Gabby says Perisphone has quietened down now, thanks Em. Yeah, my Ethel's taken a hike too. So I hope that lovely feeling of calm and peace stays with you for as long as possible today. Back tomorrow for a little bit more of the same. Less talk from me, and just to give you an opportunity to really sink into a nice calm space. A breathing exercise, a meditation, and a little homework practice. So don't forget, have a go at leaving your phone outside of your bedroom. Switch it onto aeroplane mode at least half an hour before you go to bed. Limit that blue light, increase your melatonin, and try not to reach for it too soon in the morning. And I hope that will help. I'm going to give it a red hot go over the next few days, because I can feel myself just getting sucked in, as a lot of us will be. So stay calm, stay safe, stay happy, and I'm going to wish you all namaste. Thanks, everybody. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Lou. Bye, Lisa. Good to see you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Bye. Bye, Gabby. Take care. Bye, Erin. Right, see how I can stop this now. End meeting. I'm off. Bye-bye.